It's Week 10 of the NFL, and this defense features Shaq Thompson.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Young off the play fake. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And you look at the Saints defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Ready, go.
It's Young off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And connecting here with DJ Shark. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Young now. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Young. Again, that's Hurst. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This defense for the Saints very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
On 1st and 10, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward. A gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Off-play action. Sutherland. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Kamara try the right side. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And you look at this Saints defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Young. And that will be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veterans.
There he goes, right side. And he'll go down at the 28. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Saints at 500 now, 4-4 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
17. Panthers nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Ready.
Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Young to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down, New Orleans.
On first down, Sutherland. And this is taken in at the 5. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Looking to throw. Sutherland. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ready?
Now Young. Left side here to Sanders. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards. It's Young on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And just shedding him off there. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Pass incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make it 24-7.
Panthers 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now a first down throw for Young. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Yellow, Lonnie, check white.
Throwing, Young. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Marshall. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. First and 10, Young. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready?
Here is Young. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That throw by Young incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Sutherland. And it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's
touchdown? Ian Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 3rd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run. It's Miller. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
It's a turnover on down.
10. Ready?
Young on 1st down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Isaiah Foskey able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Cut.
3rd and long for Young. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So give them 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
At the 28-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Now here's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sutherland. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Sutherland. Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So much of that offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. On 3rd down, Sutherland. They set up the screen to Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, Sutherland setting up the screen for Miller. Touchdown, Saints! Kendre Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.